Hello, how are you? Today I brought a wonderful recipe for you if you feel weakness in your legs, muscle pain, difficulty sometimes getting up, weakness when getting out of the car, or fear of taking an escalator. Many people at 60, but also at 50, and sometimes even at 40 years old, report that their legs are getting weaker, that it's getting harder to do daily activities they used to do more easily. It seems like the brain isn't keeping up with the body, right? We think we can do it, but when we try, something feels different. So today I brought you a wonderful recipe for breakfast or an afternoon snack in the form of a drink, which is super easy and practical for you to prepare. It's easy to add to your daily routine with ingredients that are easy to find. You probably have them at home or can find them at any supermarket. You're going to love it. Stay until the end because you won't want to miss this. As I mentioned, it's a drink, so here I have my blender cup and now I'm going to start adding the ingredients so we can blend them little by little. The first ingredient I'm using is sweet potato, already cooked with the skin and everything, and the sweet potato I'm using has orange flesh. There's white sweet potato, orange, purple. The orange one is rich in beta-carotene, which is important for immunity, for tissue recovery. But sweet potato, besides all that, is rich in complex carbohydrates, which help provide energy for the muscles and also help preserve lean mass. The skin of the sweet potato, which I didn't peel, contains fiber, polyphenols, and an important part of the antioxidants, so don't peel it, okay? Because fiber also helps with glycemic control, which prevents big spikes and drops in energy that can worsen your feeling of fatigue and tiredness. For the liquid to blend our smoothie, I'm going to use milk. I'm using skim cow's milk. You can use whole or semi-skimmed milk if you prefer. Milk contains complete proteins and is naturally rich in leucine, which is a key amino acid for activating the mTOR pathway, the main mechanism that stimulates muscle synthesis. In addition, it also provides calcium, which is important for proper muscle contraction. I'm also going to add a bit of whey protein. This one is chocolate flavored. If you want, you can substitute it with another protein powder of your choice, or even powdered milk. I like to use whey because it is extremely rich in essential amino acids and once again, especially in leucine, which provides that metabolic trigger, signaling the muscle and increasing protein synthesis. And this helps with muscle maintenance and recovery, especially for people over 40, elderly people, or those who have gone through or are currently going through a weight loss process. Chia, which I'm going to add now, is rich in omega-3 precursors, fiber, and magnesium. Magnesium is directly involved in the production of ATP, that is cellular energy, and in muscle function. And omega-3 can help modulate inflammation and improve the muscle response to exercise, as has already been proven in some scientific studies. Here I have turmeric, which contains curcumin, so well studied, a powerful bioactive anti-inflammatory compound. Curcumin works by reducing the activation of inflammatory pathways and can help with muscle recovery and the reduction of exercise-induced muscle soreness. People worry about this issue of not having black pepper in the mix. How is turmeric going to be absorbed? Remember that it also benefits from the healthy fat in chia seeds to be absorbed. These ingredients already have scientific evidence supporting their role in maintaining and even increasing muscle mass. I'm going to tell you more about them and give you an idea of how to combine them here in a delicious drink for your daily routine. Tell me, what bothers you most about this issue of muscle weakness? Is it some pain you feel? Difficulty doing something you used to do before? Is it an aesthetic issue? Because that's also valid for our self-esteem, isn't it? Let me know down below. I would love to see your comment. Leave a like on the video. It's really important for me here on YouTube. It shows that you support the channel and trust my content. If you know someone who would benefit from this recipe, make sure this recipe reaches those who need it. Share this recipe. And to get the ingredients, just take a look down below in the description. I'm going to add the banana here, which besides having carbohydrates that provide energy for the muscles, is also rich in potassium. So that helps because potassium is essential for muscle contraction and nerve conduction. We already know that low potassium levels can increase the feeling of weakness, cramps, and even muscle fatigue. I'm also going to add a bit of 100% cocoa here. Even though my whey is already chocolate flavored, I wanted to add cocoa because it is very rich in flavonoids, which are bioactive compounds that improve vascular function and can increase nitric oxide production, which improves blood flow to the muscles and helps deliver more oxygen and nutrients. Theobromine is also present in cocoa, which is a natural stimulant. It's a milder way to stimulate the body compared to caffeine, so it also gives us that feeling of energy to work out. And on top of all that, cocoa also contains magnesium, so it's very beneficial for energy production, muscle contraction, muscle relaxation, and so on. This combination is going to be wonderful, not just because of the creaminess and flavor, but mainly because of the mix of so many ingredients that bring benefits to muscle mass. We can see that here we have good carbohydrates, we have fiber, we have a lot of high biological value protein, which helps with recovery and building muscle mass, antioxidants, polyphenols. So it's a practical and delicious way for you to add these great ingredients to our daily routine. Let's blend this now, and then I'll come back to talk to you about sweetening, the best time to consume it, and everything else. There are more great tips, so hang on. Look at the consistency of this. It looks like a milkshake. Just look. So creamy, so delicious, so healthy. Make it and you'll love it for sure. As for the best time to consume it, that's really up to you. Whether you have it as part of your breakfast, as an afternoon snack, some people even like to replace dinner with a snack, and this would be a much more balanced option, right? Much better than coffee with milk and bread with butter, which some people end up having out of laziness to make dinner. Of course, keep in mind that the rest of your diet needs to be balanced, that you should also be consuming protein throughout your day, not just concentrating everything in a single meal, and that the rest of your meals should be proper and balanced. I have many videos here with recipes to help you gain muscle mass. I have videos explaining more about sarcopenia, about muscle loss, what happens as we age, and how we can prevent it. I'll leave them down below in the description. As for sweetening it, you really don't need to, because there's banana and sweet potato, so it will already be very sweet naturally. If it's absolutely essential for you, you can add a few drops of stevia, but I don't think you'll need it, okay? Remember, as I told you, depending on your needs, you might need to eat even more food in your snack or breakfast. If you have any questions about how much to eat, how many calories, how much protein, and so on, talk to your nutritionist who follows you personally in your city. And also remember that this shake will make you feel quite full because it has a lot of fiber, a lot of protein, and very healthy fats. So for those of you who need to eat in a balanced way, need more protein, and don't want a heavy meal, this option here is very good. It satisfies your hunger, but in a very nutritious way. I'm sure you're going to love it. Also remember that something that really helps with maintaining and even gaining muscle mass is physical exercise, being more active in your daily life, and also sleeping well, making sure you recover properly during sleep. Take a look at my playlist with tips for gaining muscle mass. There are a lot of great tips that can help you. Go ahead and leave a like on the video. It really helps me a lot, and share it with someone you think needs it and could benefit from it. Let's expand our chain of kindness, because that's what I want here with the channel. Let's try it. How wonderful. You saw how creamy it is. It really looks like a milkshake. I would even add some ice cubes here. It's delicious, nutritious, healthy, and very easy to make. Make it at home too. See you next time. Bye.